Katie Delaney joining us now as we spend some time on the plus side.
I just always like you better when your microphone's on. That's why we make sure to spend some time every week highlighting some of the good things that happen around our state. Katie, there's a lot of pressure on you to come up with something good because we're generally the grumpy crews.
Okay, get into this. Starting here, a group of people who have been impacted by ALS are on a journey right now. Quite literally, they are biking 150 miles from Oxford, Maine to Boxford, Massachusetts, a good rhyme there, to raise money for ALS treatment and research.
ALS is a disease defined by loss.
I've obviously lost the ability to walk. I am having a hard time talking.
Shannon DeForest was diagnosed with ALS in 2024, and it's progressing.
You never know what tomorrow will look like. You just have to live in the moment and enjoy the present moment.
Moments like laughing with family, giving out flowers. Though ALS constantly takes things away, Shannon is still giving it her all with a smile on her face.
Because of the support system I have, I'm very lucky.
Her support system now riding for hope. Family and friends of people living with ALS biking from Oxford to Boxford to raise awareness and money, including Shannon's brother.
It's amazing. I feel so touched. It fuels the fight.
That fight is one Doug McIlvain knows too.
It's so bad when you get diagnosed. It's devastating to the family. So we're trying to raise money to find a cure and also help care for families and patients.
This group cycling in support of Shannon, Doug, and those they've lost to ALS. Steve Lopez lost his wife Mary to ALS in 2019. Now he's been biking to raise money to find a cure for over 10 years in her honor.
My wife, I promised her before she passed away, I promised that I would fight this disease until my last breath.
Amid the many losses, gaining some hope, one ride at a time.
Awareness is key. We have to be loud and just take charge because it's not gonna go away by itself.
The cyclists are now in Portland and are continuing their journey down to Boxford today. So far, they've raised over $30,000. Their goal is $50,000. And for anyone who would like to donate as the ride continues, you can go to charity.pledgeit.org/ride for hope.
Nice.
All right, thanks, Katie. 60 Maine veterans are home after their trip to Washington, D.C., part of Honor Flight Maine's first trip out of Bangor this year. The veterans were greeted by their families and some peers at the Bangor National Airport. Several Vietnam and Korean War veterans visiting all kinds of war memorials, as well as Arlington National. There are a multitude of reasons why the vets say this was a real special experience.
They kept us very busy. We got to see many things. We had fabulous food.
How they honored us down there. People would come up and talk to us, come up and thank us. And we never had that before.
Honor Flight Maine's next trip is scheduled for September.
Maine is getting soccer fever and is here to stay for a while. Thanks to Maine's pro team, the Hearts of Pine, there will be a few opportunities to watch matches on the big screen in Portland. The first free watch party event is happening at the State Theater on June 12th. Doors open at 8 p.m. with kickoff at 9 p.m. Another watch party will be in Monument Square on June 19th. And finally, organizers are wrapping up the series with a footy fest on July 19th, my birthday.
Nice.
Soccer activities. There will be pick-up soccer, music, and food trucks in East Bayside's Kennedy Park. Organizers say you should RSVP in advance. There is more information about all of this on the Hearts of Pine team website.
Fun. All right, we love it when you guys send us pictures and videos to share with the rest of the state, especially when they're entertaining. And this is one of those times. So this is Landon. He's 6 years old and in kindergarten at a Christian school in Augusta. His mom sent us this video saying that Landon was feeling the music during his spring concert and just up there living his best life. No self-consciousness, not a care in the world. Not dancing like nobody's watching, dancing like everybody's watching, right? Because they were.
I love this
They were.
vibe. We
I
need
do too.
more of that kind of energy every single day.
Agreed. There's nothing more joyful than just seeing a kid letting loose and being real, right?
Unbridled joy.
Yes, exactly.
Love all of that. All right, that'll do it for this week's edition of The Plus Side. We told you it'd be good news, and we'll be right back.